Welcome to the second tournament of season 11. Dawson's back playing in this one. He's back in town and nearly a hole-in-one to start. A 5-person field here. This is going to be a good tournament. Dawson taps it in for 2 to start. Steven, hole-in-one to possibly take the early lead. Missed it to the right. And a soft bounce off the back wall. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the mini golf tournaments. It's the best way to help us out. Wolf's putt bounces back. Wolf looking for back-to-back wins to start the season here. My putt on a good line, tracking. Missed it to the left. Broke left at the end. Eddie, hole-in-one for the early lead. Could this be Eddie's tournament? His putt rolling down, missed it to the right. Gonna tap mine in for 2. Tied for the lead to start. Wolf for his 2, got it. Steven rolls it in for his 2, and Eddie a chance for all 2s on hole 1, rolls it in, all tied through 1. On to hole 2. Dawson's putt on the way. Missed it short and left, but down there by the hole. Steven, his putt rolling down, needs a bounce off the wall, got one. And missed it short, but in a good spot. Wolf, his putt out to the right, breaking back, misses the hole. Got a decent bounce off the wall, but back in that corner. My putt, playing it off the right wall, got a bounce, but missed it to the right. And it rolls by. Eddie,
I didn't get it.
Who's going to make the first mistake here? Eddie's putt rolling down, ends up next to Dawson. Steven gonna roll it in for his 2. Back-to-back 2s to start. My putt rolled it in for my 2. Wolf, not an easy putt here, but lips it in up to 4. Pressure's on Eddie here. Rolls it in for his 2. And Dawson to all be tied through 2 holes. Rolls it in up to 4. On to hole 3. Dawson, his putt out to the left. Bounces off the wall. Going down towards the hole. Perfect speed there. Steven, his putt goes through the post. Breaking to the right. Misses Dawson's ball. Wolf, his putt sneaks it through. Can he get a bounce? Bounces back. And right next to the hole. All 2s to start for Wolf. He's up to 6. My putt. Breaking to the right. Needs to slow down and stays there. Eddie, his putt off the post, bounces to the side. Eddie makes the mistake, but can he save it here for his 2? On a good line. Breaking to the right, just misses the hole. Gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 7. Steven, his putt here, missed it to the right as well. Gonna tap it in for his 3, also up to 7. Dawson to be tied for the lead, rolls it in for his 2. A great return for Dawson. Can he keep it going? My putt lips in. Up to 6, a 3-way tie for first. On to hole 4. Dawson tied for the lead. His putt rolls up, back and all the way back down to the tee. Oh no, now for 2. Dawson's putt rolls around and back to the tee again. Now for 3. Rolling around, stays in the first one, drops out, and in for 3. What a save for Dawson there. Wolf, his putt on the way, makes it in the second one. Is it going to stay? Yes. Makes it in, drops out, just short of the hole there. My putt. Missed the first one, made it in the second. Drops out past Wolf, right next to the hole. Steven, his putt on the way, lips out and coming back to the tee. A bad break for Steven, now for 2. Makes it in the first one, hits off of Wolf's ball, stays there by the hole. Eddie, can Eddie get a hole-in-one here? Makes it in the second one, playing it safe. Drops out onto the green, just behind Steven. Gonna tap mine in for 2, up to 8. Playing well early. Wolf, rolls it in for his 2, still tied for the lead. Steven rolls it in for his 3, up to 10 in last place. And Eddie rolls it in for his 2, just down 1. On to hole 5. Wolf's putt here sneaks around off the back wall. Got it down by the hole. My putt off the wall. Need another bounce here. Off of Wolf's ball. Up against the back wall. Eddie. His putt makes it around. Wraps around the hole. Just in front of Wolf. Dawson going for it here. Bounces back. Has that for 2. Steven. Can Steven make a comeback? Down 2. His putt bouncing around. Dawson for his 2. Missed it. Rolls by off of Wolf's ball. Steven gonna tap his in for 2, but no. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for 3, but too much speed off the back of the hole. Now for 4. A mess of a hole for Steven. He's up to 14. Eddie. Flips out for his 2. Gonna tap it in for 3. Up to 12. My putt here. Got it for my 2. All 2s to start. Dawson rolls it in. Up to 12. And Wolf to stay tied for the lead. Got it to go. Up to 10. All 2s to start for Wolf as well. Wolf wearing the Twin Tour logo t-shirt. Now available at twintourgolf.com. Check out our merch and get some today. Wolf's putt almost goes in for a hole-in-one. My putt makes it in to take the lead. Nasty lip out. Wow. Gonna tap it in for my 2. Up to 12. Eddie. His putt, too much speed, rolls over, but has a look for 2 from there. Dawson. His putt on the way, makes it over as well. No. Ends up behind Eddie. Steven going for it here. Comes up short, rolling back to the tee. Now for 2, makes it over. Bounces back, and a soft bounce off the wall there. Dawson for his 2, has an angle. Stays out to the left. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Up to 15. Eddie. His putt on a good line. Drops in for his 2. What a save from Eddie there. Steven, can he save it for his 3? No. Rolls by for back-to-back 4s. Steven up to 18. And Wolf to stay tied for the lead. Getting a good read on this one. Plays it perfectly. Up to 12. Wolf looking for back-to-back wins to start season 11. Eddie's putt here on hole 7. Back up the slope. Does he have the line? No. One more time. Rolling back down, but not enough speed. Steven. His putt on the way. Rolls up the slope back down. Off the wall. Has that for 2. Wolf. Hole-in-one to possibly take the lead. Does he have the line? No. On the way back. Just misses the hole. Has a good look for 2. My putt just makes it over up the slope, going back down by Steven. Dawson, his putt makes it up, rolling back into the corner, needs a big bounce off the wall. Bounces back, Wolf gonna tap it in for his 2. All 2s for Wolf to start. My putt lifted in for 2, up to 14. Still tied for the lead. Steven rolls it in for his 2, up to 20. Dawson rolls it in, up to 17, just down 3. And Eddie down 2, up to 16. On to hole 8. Wolf's putt here. Does he have the line? No, missed it to the left. Just ran out of speed there. My putt. Out to the right. On a good line. Too much speed. Rolls to the back wall. Eddie. His putt should break back towards the hole. Tracking. Hole-in-one for Eddie. Wow. What a putt there. He's up to 17. Dawson. His putt hit something there. Gonna come up short. Steven. Can Steven make a comeback here? His putt breaking back on a good line. Got it for a hole-in-one. Up to 21. Gonna need a few more of those on the back nine. Wolf gonna tap it in for 2. Up to 16. Dawson. His putt missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Up to 20. In 4th place, and my putt to stay tied for the lead. Missed it to the right. So Wolf on top through 8 holes. Gonna tap it in for my 3. Tied with Eddie in 2nd. On to hole 9, a make or break hole here. Eddie's putt makes it through. Rip this one, and it bounces back, rolls down the slope. Not what Eddie was looking for.
All right, it came off.
Steven, his putt on the way. Sneaks it through, gets up there, and a soft bounce back. Good putt from Steven Wolf. His putt heading towards the left wall, bounces off the wall, and gonna come up short. Stops there along the left wall. My putt on the way, snuck it through. Can I get a bounce? Soft bounce off the back wall. Dawson. His putt makes it through. Does he have the line? Bounces back in front of me, right by the hole. A great putt from Dawson. My putt for 2. Rolled it in. A 19 on the front 9. Dawson gonna roll his in for 2. A 22 for Dawson. Wolf. From the bushes here, gets it up, bounces back, misses the hole in too much speed, rolls back down the slope, ends up over by Eddie. Eddie for his 2, gets it up, bounces to the side, in a good spot there. Wolf, his putt makes it up off the wall, stops right there. Steven for his 2 and a 23 on the front 9, got it. Needs to play well on the back 9. Eddie in for his 3, up to 20. Wolf for his 4, missed it to the left. Wolf had the lead, but it's gone now. Gonna tap it in for 5, up to 21, just down 2. On to the back 9 we go. Hole 10, here's Steven's putt. Too much speed. Stays up top, my putt. Breaking to the left, needs to go. Comes up short. My putt for 2, taking the slope down. Can I save it? Drops in, rolls out, and lips in for my 2. A good break there. Up to 21, Dawson's putt hits the wall, bounces back. Now for 2. Rolling around, drops in. Can Dawson save it? No, could not get the roll. Eddie. His putt on the way. Rolling around. Makes it in. Can Eddie find it for a hole-in-one to tie the lead?
Let's go!
Got it to go.
First time I've ever done that on this
wow, what a putt from Eddie. He's pumped up. Wolf. His putt makes it around. Is it going to go down? Yes. Can Wolf find it for a hole-in-one here? To be down just 1. No, missed it to the right. Steven for his 2. Rolling around. Drops in. Can he find it? Rolling down and missed it to the right. Behind Wolf. Dawson going to tap his in for 3. Up to 25. Wolf for his 2. Rolls it in up to 23. And Steven for his 3. Got it to go. Up to 26. On to hole 11. The longest hole on the course. Eddie's putt making its way down. Does he have the line? Needs a bounce off the back wall. Got one, but not enough. Gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 23. My putt. Hole-in-one to take the lead back. Rolling down to the right. Need a big bounce off the back wall. Bounces back. Wolf. His putt with some speed. Rolling back towards the hole. Just missed it to the right.
That's similar to
It's a soft bounce off the back wall. Steven. His putt on the way. Does he have the line? Missed it right. Needs a bounce. Has the speed, but comes up just short. Gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 28. Dawson typically plays this hole well as of late. His putt on the way, looking for a bounce. Got one.
No.
Had the speed, but not the line. Dawson going to tap it in for his 2, up to 27. Wolf rolls it in for his 2, up to 25. And my putt here to stay tied with Eddie for the lead. Rolled it in up to 23. On to hole 12. My putt makes it in the middle hole, rolling down. Does it have enough speed? Drops out. And just missed it to the right. Steven. His putt on the way. Bounces back, makes it in. Can he find it?
No.
Rolls out slowly. Dawson. Just down 4. Anything can happen here on the back nine. His putt makes it in. Rolling down. And missed it to the left. Wolf. His putt on the way. Makes it in the middle. Drops out. Quickly. Flips out for a hole-in-one. Wolf down just 2. Looking for back-to-back wins. Can he do it? Eddie. His putt makes it in. Does he have enough speed? Drops out slowly. Gonna tap mine in for 2. Up to 25. Wolf.
Needs it.
Rolls it in for his 2, up to 27. Steven gonna tap his in for 2, up to 30. Eddie rolls it in for his 2, and Dawson for all 2s this hole. Rolls it in up to 29. On to hole 13. 6 holes to play. Who's gonna win this tournament? Eddie's putt gets stuck in the middle. Not what he needed there. My putt on its way. Makes it through. Just left of the hole. In a good spot there. Wolf. His putt bouncing around. Gets stuck in the middle by Eddie.
What am I doing?
Steven. His putt sneaks it through.
Bounce somehow.
Bounces off to the side. Has a long putt from there. Dawson.
What are we doing?
Oh my God.
His putt just sneaks it through. A good break for Dawson.
Wow.
Gets down there by the hole. Dawson going to tap his in for 2.
I don't know how that
Up
worked,
to
but it did.
31. Eddie trying to sneak it through up the mound there and back down. Wolf. His putt. A good bounce for Wolf. Gets down there by the hole. Eddie. Off the side there. Too much speed, rolls by. Has some work left for 4. Steven rolls it in for his 2. Up to 32. Eddie saved it for his 4. How will Eddie respond? Wolf in for his 3, up to 30. And my putt for a 2-shot lead. Rolled it in up to 27. On to hole 14. Something crazy happens here. My putt rolling down. Got a bounce, just makes it down by the hole. A good break there. Steven. His putt on the way. Off the side, it gets stuck. Dawson. His putt off the wall. Is he going to make it down? Yes, going down. Got a weird bounce, but just in front of me there. Wolf taking a different line. Rips this one, bounces back. Rolling down the left side. Hits the wall and got it for a hole-in-one. Unbelievable. Wolf looking for back-to-back wins. He needed that. Wow, Eddie. His putt going down. Makes it down by the hole. Got a good bounce off the wall. Steven to save his 2. Bounces over the hole. Got a good bounce back off the wall. Gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 35. My putt. Missed it to the right. Didn't have much of a backswing in an awkward stance there. Gonna tap it in for my 3. Up to 30. Dawson. Rolls it in for his 2. Just down 3. Eddie. Down 1 up to 31. Same with Wolf. Just down 1 on to hole 15. Wolf's putt here. Going down towards the hole. Missed it to the left. And it rolls by. Dawson taking a different line off the wall. Misses the hole. Bounces back. Eddie His putt rolls up the slope going down. Does he have enough speed? No, comes up short. My putt. Rolls up the slope, have some speed here. Misses the hole. Got a decent bounce back. Steven. His putt on the way. Does he have the line? No, missed it to the right.
It probably helped.
Eddie to save his 2, a must-make putt, and he drains it. Up to 33. Wolf rolls it in for his 2, also up to 33, putting the pressure on me. My putt got it for my 2 to stay in the lead by just 1. Steven in for his 2, and Dawson for all 2s on this hole. Rolls it in, up to 35. On to hole 16, 3 holes to play. Wolf's putt just misses. Does he have it? No, just misses again. That would have been huge. Dawson, his putt going with good speed. Needed another roll. Rolls back down. As that for 2. Eddie. His putt rolls up the slope on a good line. Nasty lip out for Eddie. He wanted that one. My putt. Hole in 1 would be huge here. Going with good speed and gets stuck at the back. And have a tricky putt for 2. Steven's putt misses my ball. Rolls back. Dawson now for his 2. Makes it up there, hits my ball. Hits off of Steven's ball. Stops right there. Steven for his 2. Rolls it in up to 39. Dawson. Rolls it in for his 3 up to 38. My putt for 2 to stay in the lead. Rolled it in up to 34. A huge save there. Wolf missed it to the left. That was a big miss. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 36. Eddie rolls it in for 2. Still down 1. On to hole 17. Hole in 1 here from Eddie would be huge. Can he do it? Going down. Got a bounce, but missed it to the right. Rolls up the slope and back down. My putt. Hole in 1 to just about end it. Rolling down. Can I get a bounce? Got one. Tracking. Just missed it to the right. It rolls by. Steven. His putt on the way. Still in last place. Steven's putt misses it. Wraps around the hole. Off to the right. A good bounce back. Wolf. Hole in 1 would be great here for Wolf. Can he do it? Unfortunate 3 on hole 16. Misses. Same thing as Steven. Rolling over to the right. The slope and down right next to Steven. Dawson. His putt on the way. Going down. Can he find it for a hole in 1? Off the wall. Tracking. Missed it to the right. Ends up next to me. Steven rolls it in for his 2. Starting to play well, but it's a little late. Wolf missed it for his 2. Another mistake from Wolf. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 39. Dawson lips out for his 2. Gonna tap it in for 3 up to 41. Eddie, a must-make putt here, and he drains it up to 37. My putt to stay in the lead. Got it up to 36. A one-shot lead heading into hole 18. On to hole 18. It all comes down to this. Steven's putt going back towards the hole and stops right on the edge. Gonna tap it in up to 43. Dawson, his putt on the way. Needs a bounce. Bounces back up against the left wall. Wolf, hole in 1 for a 40. Bounces back. Finds the left wall as well. Eddie, hole in 1 would be huge. His putt got a bounce. Just misses for a hole in 1.
Lip out on.
Wow, my putt. A 2 putt for the win here. Bounces back to the right. A bad bounce off the wall, but have that for the win. Dawson. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for 3, a 44 for Dawson. It was nice to have him back. Wolf rolls it in for his 2, a 41 for Wolf. Eddie rolls it in for his 2, a 39 from Eddie. Putting some pressure on me. And missed it to the right. Oh no, have some work left to force a playoff. But got it to go. Wolf a third place finish. Eddie and I heading to a playoff. Welcome to the playoff between Eddie and I to determine the mini golf tournament number 2 champ. Pencil lands on Eddie, so he's going first. His putt bounces back and gets stuck up top. Oh no, my putt. 2 putt to probably win it. Bounces back and gets stuck on the edge there. Now for 2. On a good line. Bounces over the hole. And a soft bounce off the back wall. Eddie for the win. Rolling down. Bounces back. My putt for 3. Got it to go. Putting the pressure on Eddie. Eddie to keep the playoff alive. Rolls it in. A big save there. 1 playoff hole wasn't enough. On to the second playoff hole. Eddie's putt on its way. Missed it to the left, but good speed there. My putt. Rolls up the slope. Hole in 1 to walk it off. On the way. Missed it to the right. Ends up against the back wall. My putt now for 2. Flips out. Just stayed on that right edge. Gonna tap it in for my 3, Eddie. A putt for the win. Eddie for the win. And his invite to mini golf major number 11. No. Flips out. A huge mistake there from Eddie.
It did move.
Wow. Momentum is with me. On to hole 3 in this playoff. Eddie's putt. Not going to find it, but got a good bounce back. My putt. Hole in 1 for the win. Just makes it up. Missed it to the right. And up against the back. Have that for 2. Not much of a backswing here. Making this a tricky putt. My putt. Missed it to the right. All 3s in the playoff. Gonna tap it in. But Eddie. Still some work left on this one. And he drains it. Eddie gets the win. And his invite to mini golf major number 11.
Let's go.
Congrats, Eddie. And thanks, Dawson, for playing as he was back in town.
Cheering for Dawson.
Make sure to like and subscribe.